A PDF of additional material accompanies this program. Simon & Schuster Audio presents How Countries Go Broke, The Big Cycle by Ray Dalio. Read by Jeremy Bobb with the author.
Why I'm sharing this book. I wrote this book to pass along what I have found to be invaluable, timeless, and universal understandings and principles that I've learned over my 50-plus years as a global macro investor. I don't think that anyone has worked harder for more years and with better resources to acquire these understandings and principles. They have rewarded me and others abundantly, and I don't want to let them die with me. I believe that the concepts I explain can make the world run better when put in the hands of policymakers and investors. Above all else, I hope you will take away from listening to this book. First, a complete and practical understanding of the big debt cycle. If you want a very brief summary of that, listen to Part 1, and for a more in-depth understanding, listen to Part 2. Second, a far more practical understanding of how supply and demand really work compared with the conventional economic thinking. This is covered in detail in Chapter 2, but you could see it at play throughout the book. Third, a complete and practical understanding of the overall big cycle, which is driven by the big debt cycle and other major cycles, political cycle within countries that changes political orders, and the big geopolitical cycle that changes world orders. One of my main goals for this book is to help you understand how this overall big cycle brings about these big shifts, as I believe that we are now on the brink of such a period of major change. If you listen to only one chapter in the book, Chapter 8 should be it. The material in this book complements and helps complete my explanations of the understandings and principles conveyed in my other books, most importantly, Principles for Navigating Big Debt Crises, and Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order. Because that's a lot of interrelated stuff, I'm putting
Sample complete. Ready to continue?